On your 9 Gold Coast News at 5:30, explosive Southport video as tradies trade blows in an ugly peak hour road rage attack. Urgent Gold Coast heatwave warning, plus 25 years on, life-saving lessons learnt from a deadly coast blaze.
On your 9 Gold Coast News at 5:30, explosive video as tradies trade blows in an ugly peak hour road rage attack at Southport, an urgent Gold Coast heatwave warning, plus a special sky-high bond between Skylar and a World War II fighter pilot.
Then at 6, Queensland's vampire killer, 9 News tracks her down to a Gold Coast suburb. Incredible rescue, an elderly man trapped for days in his flooded Queensland home, finally saved. Plus, gotcha, secret new overhead cameras catching 1,000 distracted drivers a day.
Explosive road rage video, fists fly in Southport peak hour.
A baby saved from a Mollendiner inferno.
25 years to the day, remembering Southport's deadly Honda blaze.
Plus the special bond between a Gold Coast boy and a World War II hero.
Live from 50 Capel Avenue, Surfers Paradise. This is 9 Gold Coast News.
Good evening. And we begin tonight with frightening vision, which has captured the moment two men go toe-to-toe in the middle of a busy Gold Coast road.
Live to Jordan Fabris. Jordan, it was over a car crash.
Yeah, that's right, Eva, and a relatively minor one. If we have a look at this vision, you can see the man in the high-vis walking up to the driver's side door of this other car to exchange some details.
What a sparkly pair.
They just. That is so cool.
Up next on your 9 Gold Coast News, 25 years on, a look back at Southport's deadly blaze that changed Queensland forever.
A special sky-high delivery at Coolangatta.
Plus 85 years between them, what's behind this unlikely Gold Coast friendship?
Two Gold Coasters have formed a very special friendship through their mutual love of aviation, and their 86-year age gap certainly doesn't get in the way.
11-year-old Skylar Williams first met 97-year-old World War II pilot Harry at a local Anzac Day parade a few years ago.
Right now, Dominic has sport. Dom, tennis star Kim Birrell learns lessons in the US of A.
Yes, Bruce, she certainly did. The 20-year-old couldn't match it with the best, but why was she still smiling? Plus, Kiwi star Kevin Proctor plans to upstage his Titans peers in the All-Stars clash. Also, why are more international surfing stars flocking to Burleigh Heads?
This sports report brought to you by 1029 Hot Tomato. Wake up with Flan, Emily Jade and Christo weekday mornings.
Footy-starved fans will finally have a taste of what's ahead in the 2019 NRL season. The revamped All-Stars clash is on Friday night, and one Titans Kiwi star wants to take Maori pride to the next level. The calm before the storm in Melbourne. And Eva, the Knights are of course based at the Croatian Sports Club in Carrara, so I think they should make you an honorary member.
I will be there on the weekend, a very big celebration happening. Thank you, Dom. Changing the face of firefighting forever. Up next, 25 years on from Southport's deadly Honda blaze, the moving memorial.
And a beautiful 26 degrees here at Main Beach at the moment. Not a cloud in the sky. Got some scorching temps heading our way later in the week, though. I'll let you know how warm it's going to get at your place with the full weather report coming up next.
It's 25 years ago today since we lost two of our top firefighters in a devastating blaze at Honda in Southport.
Loved ones have marked the occasion at a memorial.
25 years ago, a fire just 40 metres from Southport Fire Station changed everything.
Thank you, Katrina. Now let's see what's coming up in just a few minutes on 9 News Queensland. Melissa, this has got a lot of people talking. The infamous Queensland vampire killer is back on Gold Coast streets and police are very worried.
Eva, they are worried, and tonight our investigative reporter Tim Avier tracks down Tracy Wigington, who was convicted and jailed for life for the brutal and bloody murder of a father of 5 in Brisbane in 1989. Tonight, Tim reveals where she's living on the Gold Coast and why her recent activity on social media has authorities very worried.
Melissa, also tonight you've got video from an incredible rescue of a Queensland flood victim.
This is such moving video, Bruce. This elderly and frail gentleman was trapped in his home for a number of days by these rising floodwaters that threatened his life. But today he was found and finally carried to higher ground and then choppered to safety. So this dramatic and moving story is coming up next.
Yeah, sounds like an incredible story, Melissa. And new technology may soon mean anyone who dares to use their mobile while behind the wheel will be caught.
So these smart cutting-edge technology, these cameras, they are being set up in specific locations, and what they're catching is quite literally jaw-dropping. I mean, it's dangerous, careless, and just plain deadly behaviour that is now being recorded and handed to police. So tonight, when and where you can expect to see these cameras on the coast. So Andrew and I will have those stories and all the rest of the day's breaking news coming up in just a couple of minutes.
We will see you then. Thank you, Melissa. Luke is at Southport with our weather for the working week. Luke, we are in for a scorcher.
Yeah, we sure are, Eva. By Wednesday, 35 degrees it's going to hit here on the coast, and out west in the suburbs around Coomera and even Nerang, we're going to see temps up close to 40 degrees, but a bit of a saving grace. Might have some showers heading our way later in the week. Let's have a look at Coast Cam today. You can see a bit of a cloudy start for us this morning. Those northerly winds were only light to begin with, but we are a chance of seeing a shower perhaps tomorrow afternoon, potentially even a thunderstorm around the hinterland. And today's temps pretty much bang on average. 28 the top for Burleigh and Coolangatta. In Southport, slightly warmer, got up to 29 degrees. Nerang was our warmest spot, 31 the top there, and Coomera 30. Our coolest spot today was Springbrook, dropping down to 18 degrees. And right now, beautiful, 26 degrees here at Main Beach with light northeasterly winds. And those easterly trade winds are bringing the swell up around a metre on the sets at the moment for the board riders. Best options this morning, definitely the open beaches. Some really good banks at the moment between Miami and north to the Spit. And tomorrow you want to get out there as early as you can before those northerlies kick in. Once they do, try the Spit. It'll give you a little bit of protection. And Warren's tips for swimmers, morning conditions, definitely the best. By the afternoon, there's a good chance we're unfortunately going to see some blue bottles blowing in. The water temp's doing its best to hang in there, up around 25 degrees. Offshore for the boaties tomorrow, early morning should be okay, but pretty ordinary once that northerly kicks in. Seas will get up to 1.5 metres. High tide tomorrow just before 1 p.m. and low just before 7 a.m. And on the map, you can see some lingering showers and storms in the very far north of our state, up around the Cape York area. Now, the rest of our state should be mostly dry tomorrow. And for us, we've got just a 30% chance of seeing some light rain here on the coast. It will be a little bit warmer than today, 33 the top, and dropping down to 22 overnight. Wednesday, as I said, will be our warmest day, 35 degrees. Brace yourself and get the aircon working. And guys, if you can see behind me at the moment, we've got the Jetpack guy putting on a real show down here at the Broadwater. It's a great Gold Coast site. We're so lucky to live where we do.
Oh, we certainly are. Yeah. Luke, thank you. Thanks, see you tomorrow. And that is what's making news across the Gold Coast this Monday. Thanks for your company.
Time for us to join Andrew and Melissa. Good night.
Good night.